Okay, so let's explain whole steps and half steps. Whole steps and half steps are intervals, meaning the space between two notes. And whole steps and half steps are essential in music because that's where scales and chords come from. So a whole step on the bass is when we skip one fret to go to the next fret. So if I go from the third fret of the A string here, which is the C note, and I go to the fifth, that's what we call a whole step because we're skipping a fret. I can do the same on a D string, and I can do the same on a G string. So every time I skip a fret, it's what we call a whole step. Similarly, I can also do a whole step from an open string. So if I play this open E string, and I go to the second fret, it's what we call a whole step. Skip another fret, it's another whole step. It works the same way on the piano. If I play the C note, and then I play the D note, I'm skipping the black key, the C sharp or D flat. So that's what we call a whole step on piano. Now let's get into half steps. So a half step is when we go from one fret to the immediate fret to the left or right. So if I go from the first fret here of the low E string, and I go to the second fret, it's what we call a half step. I go another fret to the right, it's another half step. I can also go from an open low E string to the first fret, it's another half step. It's a half step. These are all half steps. Similarly on the piano, if I go from C to C sharp, that's a half step. I can go from C sharp to D, that's a half step. I can go from D sharp to E, E to F. These are all half steps.